Hello everyone, welcome to my channel, and today is the day for my Let's Talk About Fashion. All right, so let's talk about it real quick. This week, I feel like I went Skorts crazy, okay? That means not really Skorts crazy, but I put two Skorts outfits together and then one dress, okay? I actually have on the outfit that I posted on Wednesday, which is Ready to Wear Wednesday. So I guess we'll start with that because I have it on. So this is just like my quick review or my first impression of what I wear. That's what this video is all about. First of all, y'all know it's most likely going to be always Shein.com. If it's another company, which I do have a few pieces that's from other companies over here that I haven't showed y'all, but y'all, out of every company that I buy from, I tend to always go back to Shein. I just like Shein.com. I get a good bit of clothes for a budgeted price, and I've got clothes now. When I come in here, I just feel like I just thank God every day. Like, so honestly, I'm not going to have, like, if you're looking for severe, like, bad reviews, I don't have bad things to say about Shein.com. So far, I have been doing very well since I learned what sizes to choose from. Like, I know now what my size is. When I first started, I didn't give up. I knew that they had beautiful clothes, but I didn't know what size to choose from. I say this in every one of my Let's Talk About Fashion videos because it's basically Shein.com clothes. So I'm letting you know, you got to know your measurement or your sizes, or else when you get something in, you're not going to like it because it's not going to fit you right. So now, and what I've noticed since I've been shopping for 2 or 3 months now, they actually put, if you scroll down after you find a piece that you like, whether it's a top or a bottom piece, whatever it may be, if you scroll down, it'll tell you whether it's a regular fit, slightly stretched, highly stretched, all of that. So really, you don't even have to really know the material, because I was talking about, okay, y'all, I got to find out what material works with what. Like, what does it do? Does it have stretch, or is it just firm, no stretch? You know, I didn't know much about fabric. But now they basically do it for you, and they still list the fabric name. So if you still want to know how a fabric is, or if you know what a fabric is like, you can scroll on down and it'll tell you the name of the fabric that the material is made out of. So I think that's very convenient. So far, I feel like I've been very successful with my clothes, my purchases. So I'm very excited to show you now this outfit that I had on, or have on today, which is Wednesday, but I'm going ahead and take this video so I have all my videos together and everything uploaded, and I can relax the rest of the weekend and just chill. Okay, so let me go ahead and start with this one. All right, so this one here, okay, let me get my phone again. This bodysuit is amazing. Hold on, let me just give you the name of everything first before I get into everything. I just think it's very, very amazing. It's very cute. I just love the whole outfit. Now, I know that Skorts is not for everyone, but for me, this is amazing. I love the Skorts. I love this bodysuit. So the bodysuit that I have on is the Shein Plus cut out front tank bodysuit. It's in a 2XL size 16. Perfect size. Perfect. Fits me good. Just wait, I'll tell you more. But I got that on with one of my Skorts that I bought from last month. It is called, give me a second. How's everybody doing today? I hope y'all are doing okay. I hope your day is going good and fine and wonderful and keeping the faith, y'all. But anyways, the Skorts that I have on right now is a Shein Plus plaid skort. It's in a size 2XL as well, and it's a size 16. So y'all, real quick, y'all, I love this outfit. I love the fact that I put these two pieces together. I love how everything looks on me. So starting with the bodysuit. Now I done talked about the accessories. Y'all know that this is the wing charm necklace. I wear it all the time. It's an everyday piece that I think look good with no matter what you wear, whether it's something dressy, casual. It's just one of those necklaces you wear every day. I think this is so inspirational because it represents angel wings. I think that this is just a piece that I think for me is very encouraging throughout everything that we go through from day to day. I just feel like something that's spiritual to me really does make a difference. And I have on cross earrings that I had bought from Dollar Tree as well. So yes, I mean, I just do that. Everybody do what you do to stay, focus and stay maintained. But for me, it's about my faith, my religion, my belief that keeps me going and keep me together every day, even through this epidemic or through whatever, even through the times when I got robbed, okay? When I got robbed and all that. Yo, why is all these people calling me? Like, I've got to call them back, but I will return the call. I'm sorry, y'all. All right. So now, all right. So once again, everybody, you do what you do. Like I was saying, when it pertains to things like even through the issues with the robbery and everything I had was stolen and abused. People abused my mattresses. It was terrible. I've talked about it a little bit, but I still haven't told y'all everything because I feel like some things is better to leave privately, like keep it in your own, like I guess your own legal group or whatnot. But it was a lot that went on, and y'all, I'm telling you, something spiritual like this, like angel wing, this wing charm necklace, a cross necklace, anything that you look at and you go, okay, there's faith for a better day if I believe, okay? I'm just saying what I do, but y'all, this has nothing to do with this let's talk about fashion, but then again it does, okay? Because I'm still dressing up. I'm still looking my best in the midst of everything, and I do feel like that's part of faith. That's a part of you believing that another day it will be better. Things may be getting better. God has to come in and just set us free as for in a way, okay? And yeah, I mean, some of you, you have your own beliefs. You believe the way you do, but this helps me out in the midst of all this that's going on. So yeah, that's the accessories. So now let's get to this outfit. I'm gonna stand up. Of course, this is how we do this over here, right? I stand up and show you everything. And I know y'all saw that right fast. Okay, this is the bodysuit. This is like a trendy bodysuit. Everybody know that this is trending right now. Like anything that kind of crisscross or have like a bandeau type thing and a strap or something that goes around the neck or anything, that's very trendy right now. So I saw this one because I already have one that's very trendy. Y'all seen that with the pink skirt. I can't remember the name of it, but it was in one of my videos a few weeks ago. I mean, it's very trendy, very cute. And so when I saw this one, I liked it because this bandeau part actually is a part of the top. It's not two pieces here. It's all connected, one piece bodysuit. I like that. I like the cutouts. I like the scraps of this. It's not tight. Actually, there's a lot of stretch. I could have got a 1XL. I feel like a 1XL, I wouldn't have to worry about this issue right here. As y'all can see, the under boob. But a little, what is it called? Fabric tape. I could have some tape put down right there and it would not be a problem. That's what I'm going to invest in very soon, is some adhesive tape to tape down little like tank tops and stuff that I have that kind of moves around. I think that might help. I don't know. Maybe some of you may know something better. I don't know. But I'm gonna try that, and also boob tape. I want some boob tape. I do have some of those boob pad things. Just haven't tried them yet. I will try it though. But anyways, you guys, this is so beautiful. I did not put on a bra, okay? Y'all probably can tell that. I'm so confident that that doesn't faze me at all. I love the way my body looks. It's looking better and better by the week as I am in my weight loss journey. But you guys, I have to say this right here. If you don't get the right size, your under boob will show with this, but I do like the cutout here. I love the cutouts that has anything to do on the stomach area. I feel like even though I have a stomach on me, as y'all know in my videos, I let y'all see all that. I feel like these cutout pieces like this, that's trending right now, I think it looks good. I mean, some people probably say, are you serious? It depends on how large the cutout is. If the cutout is like somewhat asymmetrical and it kind of goes in, like if you look, you got the straightforward, straight line type of cut here, and then this kind of comes straight across and then round, but not too big. It's not like your whole stomach, okay? It's like just right here at the top part. To me, that looks pretty, and it also accentuates my breast. I like it. And y'all, this particular bodysuit, I do not feel the buttons, because you do button it in down there where your private area is located, and I do not feel the buttons, which is amazing, okay? Because sometimes with bodysuits that button, you can feel the button, and that's not, sometimes it's just not cool, okay? You don't want to feel that. You kind of wear it off, you know what I'm saying? Like as the day go on, you walk and you kind of get used to it, or you get used to the buttons, and then it just finally stop bothering you. But honestly, this feels amazing. Y'all hold on for a second. All right, so yeah, you guys, I mean, the bodysuit buttons doesn't bother me, and that's wonderful. I like that. So now the back of it is absolutely amazing. I feel like I got a good bit of support. I feel like, this is just regular bodysuit or a regular shirt, like back, so there's nothing out or nothing. It's just regular. And the thing that I noticed about this top as well is that it is sheer, so you got to keep cool. So that's what I like too. So no matter how hot it is, I feel like if I put this on, I'm going to keep cool. I know I will, because this is so sheer. I'm keeping it on for the rest of the day while I edit some of these videos and get these videos prepared for whichever day I'm going to post them, okay? Like the Wednesday video will be posted tomorrow, and then, of course, blah, 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 okay? A lot of things will be posted. Okay, the Skorts now. I've talked enough about the bodysuit. Now the Skorts. I absolutely love this. This is a size 16. For some of you, you might think this is too short. It's too short. I actually like the fit of this one, because the other one that I had on the other day, it was folding like this. Whenever I would sit down, it would fold. So I knew then it was a little bit too big. But this one is fitting my waistline and also giving me somewhat of a tuck, like just a little bit of a support on my stomach. And I like that because it's fitting me just right, but not too small. So I actually like the fit of this. Once again, this is a size 16, a 2XL. I love it, and I love the asymmetrical type of look. I told y'all my personal opinion about asymmetrical things look really nice on a curvy woman. That's what I think. I just think it accentuate your curves. It just kind of your curves just look absolutely amazing with something asymmetrical. That's just my personal opinion. So of course I'm gonna love the skirt part of this. This is shorts, as you can see. Like, I don't mind that coming up a little bit. It doesn't get up in there where it's irritatable. Okay, it's not irritable, so it's not bothering me, but these are shorts. And as you can see, the length is right to the thigh area, and I'm okay with that. I have all the confidence. But this is the skirt part that's attached to these shorts because it is a skort. So it's a skirt and a pair of shorts together. So that's how that looks together. And then I'm going to show you the back. I'm going to walk forward so you can see the length of the shorts because some of y'all might say that's too short. Now, for me personally, probably if I'm going into certain areas, and yes, I have my house shoes on. Okay, I should have took them off. Y'all hold on for a second. I just recognized that I don't think it matters, okay? Y'all can see my house shoes. It's not going to hurt nobody. But anyways, y'all, like, seriously, I think that the shorts could be a little bit too short. I feel like as long as I can touch it and it's not, like, up to here, like my butt cheeks is hanging out, then I'm good, okay? I feel like it's covering up my butt cheeks, and so I'm okay with it. But if I wanted extra, like, I guess extra coverage, then I would just put on a pair of some tight shapewear shorts. You know, the shorts you could get, the shapewear, and I would put them on, and of course get some that would at least come down to here, this area, so that way if you feel like that these are too short, or if I feel like they're too short for a certain place, then I can always, like, basically just put on those shapewear shorts and actually still go in any place. And when I bend over, everybody's going to say, okay, she's got shorts on. So just know that with shapewear, you can get the shapewear shorts. That way you'll get a little support for the tummy, a little bit support for the areas that you may want support, and also have like a little extra coverage with shorts. However, if you want to wear biker shorts, if you have a pair of biker shorts or something like that, and even some tight yoga shorts would work. Put a pair of those on that may come down a little bit longer and you can feel a little bit more secure. But for me, I absolutely love this. I like the two put together because I think the plaid print and this cut out, I thought it looked cute together. I really did. I was going to put something kind of plain with it, but I was like, I've been wanting to wear these Skorts since last month, and I have not put them on. And I said, okay, today is the day to wear these Skorts, and I'm going to wear this black top, this bodysuit with it. I absolutely love the way I look in this. I'm just turning in all angles so you all can take a look at it. I mean, I am absolutely in love with this. Like, I think that this is a cute outfit. The material isn't rough. This is not rough material. This top is very smooth. You can put on a strapless bra if you like, but I think you don't have to wear a bra. But I do wish that this would stay put down here. And like I said, you can grab you some adhesive tape, and that should take care of it. But another thing I want to say, like I said in my Wednesday video, I do wear a petroleum type of skin softener type of lotion, and so sometimes my things come up because my skin is very moisturized. Like, I make sure I moisturize my skin very well. I've gotten a comment asking what do I put on my skin because my skin looks very soft. So I use a skin softener type of petroleum jelly type of moisturizer, and so that could also bring things up or shift tops around because your skin is very moisturized. Not all the time, but it could happen, okay? So that's all I have to say about this set right here, these two pieces here from Shein.com. Absolutely love it. I think this top is absolutely sexy. Look at this. I just love the little peekaboos down here. I think it's cute, and I think it's something that you could, actually go to the pool, hang out, and if you're not getting in the pool, of course, I wouldn't get in the pool with anything that's with buttons, but I can definitely have this on or put me on a pair of regular shorts, like some bikini shorts, the shorts type of bikinis, put them on, or a regular pair of bikinis, and yeah, rock this top and just sit around and just talk and chit chat and just enjoy my company or whatnot. However, I'm not going to the pool, but I'm saying if I wanted to, I would sport this if I wanted to. Yes, I would. So that's what I got to say about this outfit, y'all. I absolutely love it. I think it's just so cute, and I just think it's just, it's one of my classic favorite pieces. I loved Skorts ever since I was in high school. No shit. Like, Skorts were very popular right after, like in high school and right after high school. It's like a 90s type thing. Got very popular in the 90s. I think maybe the latter 80s, but I think it's more like the 90s. Got very popular, and I'm a 90s girl, so I love these, and I will always like these type of clothing, the Skorts. Okay, just love them, and y'all gonna see more because I'm thinking about buying a few more. So that's that outfit. Okay, we got one going right there. So the next one, I'll go to the Taylor Tuesday video. Well, not in any particular order because I don't have that one. I'll say that one for last because I think it's absolutely amazing. So the Monday, now I'm calling it Cheek Monday. I had on these Skorts right here. Okay, so these ones right here is like really good. Okay, the only thing is they are a little bit big. These are the ones that I said that roll down a little bit around my stomach, because as you can see, the waistline is a tad bit big. This is in a size 3XL. Okay, 2XL now works for me with Skorts, I feel, because I got another pair of Skorts that I haven't showed you. I think 2 more pairs of Skorts, and I think that they're going to be the same way as these. I think a 2XL is the size to get for Skorts for me, but this is very pretty. I feel like the skirt part is very long, which I like it because it gave me that asymmetrical look, this skirt part. But in the back, I felt like in the back it fit very nice for my ass part, but in the front I felt like it was a little bit too big. I know that might sound crazy, but I'm just saying, I felt like in the back these felt or looked very nice in the back area, but in the front area I felt like they looked a little bit too big. I don't know why it looked like that, but it did. I do like this pair of Skorts because these would be nice like on your, say you're on your your monthly or whatnot, and say you don't want nothing too tight because you're bloated or whatnot. Like, these would be nice because they don't fit my stomach so tight. So if I wanted to wear something kind of cute or whatnot, I could put these on and it wouldn't hurt my stomach. So you can always use something like this, whether it's your monthly time or just regular average day when you don't want something tight on your stomach or you don't want nothing tight fitting, then that's what I would wear, just on one of those days. I do love the color of it. It's like purple, pink. Let's see, it has a light pink shade, white, blue, just different colors, and I absolutely just love this, y'all. I do. I love the colors. I love the plaid look and all of that, but this material feels like, I almost feel like wool. But it's not wool, because if it was wool, it'd be too hot, okay? But it kind of feels like wool, but it's not. Okay, if y'all, I don't know what is the next material that is called, or what I would call this. I'm not good with fabric, but it sort of feels like wool, but it's not wool. When I say wool, WOOL, because I know how some of y'all, what are you talking about? Hold on, y'all. So yeah, you guys, I don't know what the fabric is called, but it feels sort of like wool. It's kind of rough feeling, but not in the inside. Like it does have that feeling a little bit, but it's smoother in the inside. So it didn't make my skin itchy. I didn't feel like my skin was irritable or anything, but on the outside, it feels a little tough. And it it reminds me of wool, but it's not wool. So that's all I got to say about that, you guys. So that's that. And then I paired these Skorts with this wonderful caramel nude bodysuit, which I absolutely adore. Like, this is so cute. Let me get the name of this. So y'all will have the exact, the proper names for everything. This is called, it's in my other, my newest order. Give me a second, y'all. Okay, give me a second. Okay. So this top is called the Shein Plus Solid Cami Bodysuit. The only one that they had was in a 4XL size 20. I knew that was going to be too big, but you know what? I love the color of this. This is one of my favorite nude colors that I like to wear personally. If I'm going to go for a nude top or whatnot, this is the one I like. I do like the boob area where it's ruched at. I think that was cute. However, a 3XL would have fit me way better because, as y'all seen in the video for Cheek Monday, like, this was too big. Like, it was like this part was dipping down very low. But I still made it work by tying up the sides here of my scraps. So that's something that I've done, and many people that I grew up with, our mothers used to do that, and even our parents, and even sometimes just friends of parents used to do that. If your top got a little too low, they say, come here for a minute, let me fix your scraps, and they would tie your scraps up so it would fit tight. That was just something that we did back in the day, but y'all, it worked out after I did that. And so it's a bodysuit, as you can see here. It's a bodysuit, and it does have buttons there, which wasn't too irritable or anything, but I really like this. It's very comfortable, very airy, like very thin. I can see myself like wearing this so much, y'all. I mean, I wanted to put it on yesterday to go out and about, and y'all, this is going to be very cool. The fabric is very smooth. I think it's sexy. It's one of those bodysuits that you can dress up or dress casually. I think this would have been good. I thought about this right here. This and my blue jeans. Oh my God, my blue jean shorts here, which I haven't worn yet, y'all. I'm going to do that. This and this would have been awesome. After I did the video, I was like, why didn't I think about my shorts? Like, this would have been so cute with those blue jean cut off, like, yeah, Daisy Duke shorts. Those would have been cute. That would have been cute with this. But anyways, you guys, like, this would be cute just casually or dressed up with a nice, I say nude light skirt or white skirt, or even a black skirt. This could be dressed up very easily. You can put this underneath a blazer, whatever. But y'all, this is very comfortable. Okay, very comfortable. I really like that. No problems with that, even though the size is too big. But honestly, y'all, when I went in and ordered, that was the only size that they had was a 4XL. So I went with it. I was like, I'm getting it. I'm going to try to make it work. And you know what? I did. Okay. So some things you can make it work out, and then some things you cannot. Now here comes Taylor Tuesday video, which I think is a very amazing dress. I knew it was going to be cute, and I'm glad I got it. This is the Shein Plus Leopard Twist Cutout Bodycon dress. It's in a size 2XL, size 16. I got this for $13.55. It was worth every bit of it. I thought this dress fit my body so beautifully. I like the cutouts. I just washed it like last night. Like, I love the front of it. I like the cutout underneath the boob area. I like the ruched size here. Anything ruched is also a curvy girl's best friend, and even a girl that may not be as curvy. I think anything ruched makes you look so much better. It just fits the body perfectly. It ruched in, like it tight. What it does, it kind of adjust to your body shape. So if you got curves, it's going to reveal your curves. If you're a little more petite, it's going to show that you're petite, okay? Or if you're medium size, it's going to show that you're medium size. Roots things adjust to the body. And I love the fact how this is curvy and it adjusts to my body. I like how this broad, the top area twist up a little bit in the center as well. So I like the scraps. The scraps wasn't too like tight on my shoulders. Fit me just right, and I love the leopard print and it being a blue and not a brown, the regular color like a brown and light cream or whatnot. It's actually blue. I thought it looked amazing on me. I think this dress just fit me so well. I love the design of it. It looked like something that you would see in an art gallery. Somebody has put together or drawn together. So this is very cute. I really like it. The only thing is, if you have, like me and most women do, I know y'all probably get tired of me saying it, but this is the pure truth, y'all. One boob is always a little bit bigger than the other one. Now, some of you may not can tell that, but honestly, one is a little bit bigger, and some people, it's just very little. You can't hardly tell it. And then for some of us, you can obviously see it, especially when you grow in size. Your boobs grow in size, you really can tell it. So for me, the only thing that I saw, which was my own personal thing, is that my right boob is bigger than the left boob. But do I think that it was bad that I can't wear this dress? No, it's not too bad that I can't wear this dress. I will wear this dress anytime I get ready. And so what if somebody say, "Oh, her right boob is a little bit," well, so what? Your one of your balls is a little bit bigger too. Like, I'm not being mean, but it is. Just like women boobs, one boob is a little slightly bigger. Well, it's the same way for testicles. One testicle is bigger than the other. So what the hell? Okay, that's just the way it is. So don't get discouraged, ladies, by that. If you are like me, one of your boobs is slightly bigger than the other one, and it's not very, but it's noticeable. Don't worry about it, because you're not the only woman that's like that. Everybody's like that, including men. Testicles is like that. Okay, so don't be ashamed of that. That's just human nature, basically. That's just the way it is. It's uneven that way. Some people are uneven and you just can't see it because it's slightly uneven. Then some is a little bit more uneven where it's noticeable. So anyways, you guys, outside of that, this dress is absolutely amazing, very beautiful, and I like it. It's very summer approved. Like, it's thin, it's nice for a party, a get together, whatever, even a date. Okay, so yeah, just depending on where you're going, where you're heading to, depends on where you want to wear this dress. But y'all, this dress is absolutely gorgeous, and I love how everything fits. So that's all I can say about this dress. Like, there's nothing else, because it's absolutely fabulous. So I end up liking everything. Everything that I got, I liked. The only thing is that pair of Skorts is a little too big in the waist area, but can I wear it? Yes. It's not one of those type of pieces you buy and you just absolutely can't wear it. That's when you get disappointed. When you get something and you're like, gosh, I can't wear this. This just didn't work out. That's when you get sad. But when you can still like actually wear it, and it's not too big of a deal, and plus, if you want to fix it, get it altered to your body, if you know how to fix it, or you got somebody that can fix it, you can always fix these things. And a lot of times you can return it. Okay, I don't do returns, but hey, they offer returns on certain items. Some items you can't return, but majority, a good bit of items on that site, if something does not work out for you or you do not like it, you can return it. However, I'm okay. I just work with it, okay? I know how to fix it. I was just born in a family that we just fixed things. Things didn't always work out. We just knew how to just put it. Parents just taught me and my siblings just how to fix things and make things work. So everybody wasn't raised in a family like that, but I was. So we just kind of fixed stuff up and we wore it, okay? So yeah, you guys, that is my Let's Talk About Fashion video for this week. I hope you guys enjoy this video. I enjoyed talking about the fashion. I love fashion. I love creating these videos, and I've done now 3 videos already. That's how much I love talking about fashion and putting on fashion pieces. I love it. It's like, I feel like that was truly what I really wanted to do on YouTube, even at the beginning. But at the beginning, it was like I was still in that phase of buying a whole lot of makeup and everything. But I was still doing 2 fashion videos at that time. And so I feel like this is my passion now on YouTube, is fashion, not makeup. Okay, I'm using the same makeup basically over and over, and I'm okay. I'm at that point where everything that comes out new, I don't have to go grab it, okay? And also with eyeshadows and things like that, I have eyeshadow palettes over here. I can use over and over and over and not wear them, or just let them just sit there and just work. Just let them, like, you know, the worst thing with makeup is buying these things. Now, if you're getting these things free, then it's no big deal. But when you're buying makeup products and you use these makeup products for one time, and then you go in there to declutter or fix up things, and you see this stuff and you go, oh my God. I wasn't like that until after the robbery. After the robbery with me, you guys, I was, hold on, y'all. So after the robbery and everything, and I was like looking at the little junk that was left in my apartment. When my makeup was abused and basically just like used and all this stuff, and I looked at all that makeup, a lot of that makeup I had only used one time creating a makeup look. And I was saving the makeup for, you know, in case whenever you feel like you're done with YouTube, you would always have like something that would remind you of, hey, you remember putting in that on or whatever. But you know, I thought about all the money that I used, you know, towards that makeup. I didn't have things that was sent to me at that time. There was some companies that would send me stuff. I'm not going to sit here and lie. But majority of the things I bought myself. And when I counted up, I kind of was adding up and could remember the price of a lot of that makeup. I thought, oh my God, like, I cannot believe I spent that much money, and I only wore this stuff maybe one time, and that was it. And then people came in here and destroyed it on top of that. So it was one of those things that was a sad event, but it made me think about, you know, like, no, that's not for me. You know what I'm saying? Like, it shouldn't have happened. It was not my reason. That it wasn't my problem that I got robbed, but it was more about, you know, all the money and things that I put in everything, makeup, wall arts, everything. So I was just so disappointed. But y'all, anyways, yeah, I'm just into fashion, and I love fashion videos, and I know that I will wear these clothes, okay? No matter, that's one thing about clothes. You never get enough of clothes, because you're going to wear these clothes at something, some kind of event, even dating, or having a good night with your man, your boyfriend, whoever, whatever, a dance, whatever, some kind of pool party, whatever. You're gonna need some clothes, okay? So clothes you always need, okay? You always need clothes, and you're gonna always wear them. Makeup, not so much. A lot of times we end up using the same makeup on a regular basis when we have all this other makeup set aside. Now, this is not to come against the makeup community or anything like that. Like, I started in the makeup community. It's my platform. I'm thankful for the time that I was creating makeup videos, but I'm just making a point. You know, I can always wear and use clothes or need clothes, okay? But makeup is one of those things. One palette be fine. A couple of foundations is fine. You know, a couple of concealers is fine. A brow pencil is fine. One or two blushes is fine. A few lipsticks is fine. I ain't gotta have a whole big stack of shelves full of makeup that's just going to expire or whatnot. I ain't gotta have that no more. So I'm not into that. I'm into fashion, and so y'all, that's my video. I'm just saying, I'm into fashion. I love what I do now, and yeah, you guys, I'm gonna go ahead and end this video. I hope you like this video. I hope you will subscribe. I hope you comment and also share this video. And I will see y'all in my next video. Please take care of yourself, everyone, and I thank you for watching, and put God first above everything. And I will see y'all in my next video, which will be Cheek Monday. Thank you so much for watching. Much love to everyone, and I'll see ya. Bye-bye.